Hey guys, welcome back to Forest Firearms. This is Thomas, and I today am going to be doing a little demo of my new Enfield #2 Mark 1 breaktop revolver. This is my first antique firearm that I have owned, and I'm very interested to see how it works. It's chambered in 38 S&W, originally made to shoot 38-200, of which is a round that's not very easy to find these days, but it'll run 38 S&W just fine. Little lower grainage on the bullet though, so you're going to have a bit of a drop on your shot. So might have to aim a little high. We'll see. This is just from what I've read. Now a couple interesting things with this revolver. You got, first, this is a late model. They stopped stamping it with the Enfield mark and started doing this little like a DI or maybe an IG if you look at it upside down. It's hard to say. But they started doing that in 1941 and really continued it until the end of the war. But from what I've learned from the serial number on this guy, was probably manufactured in 1944. It's got all the markings indicating that it went through all the tests and passed. It's got the broadhead marking on here, and as well as many other places on the gun that indicates that it did see service. So I've got it loaded to 5 right now. It holds 6 shots, and let's see how it runs. Alright, so my thoughts are first that I very stupidly took out my earplugs and forgot to put them back in. So I'm going to do that here real quick before I run this again, but that thing shoots really nice. It virtually no recoil to speak of. Really heavy trigger though. I read that the trigger is usually between 12 and 15 pounds. Just the age of the gun can make that a little more or less. But another cool little thing with this guy, spits out the bullets as you break it. So that's convenient and just kind of awesome. A couple more interesting stamps we got in here. Stamp mark for King George VI. That is who was the King of England during World War II. They stamped this on all these revolvers. So I'm going to go ahead and go through another 6. I'm firing this one-handed, which is not what I would traditionally do. I think two-handed gives you a little more stability. But the old boys in the war, you'd be carrying a rifle, and you were not intended to pull this out unless you were within 15 yards. So they're going to drop their rifle, and they're still holding it, so you just got the one hand to shoot with. So let's see how I can do on this run. Alright, again, I love the lack of recoil on this. It feels like it shifts very slightly to the right when you fire. Reacquisition of the target is pretty good. This is the first day I've ever had this guy out. Owned it for a couple weeks, but again, so satisfying watching it spit those bullets out. Probably just a little weird oddity of myself, but now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to load her up again, and I'm going to do just 2 positions, 3 shots from each, to see how accurately I can do. Probably going to start about where I did on the last 2, and then just move up a little closer. Try and shoot quickly. Alright. Alright, tried to pull it a little too fast at that second position. Just stupid mistake on my own part. Again, I love this gun. It's a cool little piece of history. My first for an antique, but I would love to get more and make some more videos with them. Definitely need to do some practice with this guy. I'm not very handy with revolvers yet. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoy. See you next time.